Last night was a bit of a risk-off night. Nevertheless, the New Zealand dollar has actually been quite strong. So yesterday the New Zealand dollar was sitting around 82 cents, right on the figure. It eased down slightly below that 82 cent mark last night, but this morning it has lifted back up, and it's around 82.30. Now, what's driven a lot of that risk-off behaviour overnight, the shift in sentiment, has been about Europe. So there's been a little bit more concern about the path that Spain and Greece are on. It hasn't been helped by the fact that there have been protests in both countries that, particularly in Greece, turned into a riot. Now, Spain is busily trying to get together a budget and economic reform proposals to present tonight, and so that's causing a lot of the anxiety. And also, a very large region, Catalonia, has been talking about seceding from Spain, so that really hasn't been adding to the comfort levels. And we've seen Spanish bond yields creep back up, so the 10-year bond yield is now around 6% again. So there's still that worry in the background, and it does look like Spain will need to start working on getting ready for signing up to that more formal bailout process over the next little while. We have started doing a new survey recently called the ASB Institutional Kiwi Dollar Barometer. It's a survey of New Zealand businesses on their expectations for the New Zealand dollar and also on their hedging plans. In the latest survey, what we found was businesses expect the New Zealand dollar will appreciate against the US dollar to around 85, 86 cents by the middle of next year before depreciating slightly. In this survey, we asked a special question, and that is, where do businesses think the New Zealand dollar will average against the US dollar over the next 10 years? And the answer was 63 cents. And that's actually quite low considering where the currency is now, but also where it's been averaging over the last 10 years, around 69 cents. And actually, since the dairy boom really took off in about 2004, the New Zealand dollar has averaged around 71 cents. So we do think there is a risk that we could find the New Zealand dollar holding up a little bit higher than that business expectation, but the reasons why we do are quite positive from an agricultural point of view. It is because we do believe that commodity prices for our key exports are going to be quite firm over the long term, and that is going to be holding the currency up a little bit, as we've seen over the last while.